Hello there, it's Sanu, your IKEA enthusiast back again. Nice to meet you all. Today I'll be sharing the latest IKEA products, and I've also got some amazing recommendations. I hope you'll stay with me until the end. Let's start with exciting news. The winter sale has begun. The sale period at IKEA USA runs until January 7th. I'll also touch on that, along with introducing some limited collections you might want to check out before they sell out. Let's dive right in. So, about the sale, IKEA has major sales twice a year during summer and winter. These sales primarily clear out seasonal items. IKEA refreshes its product lineup every season, so items that are being discontinued are heavily discounted. While some sale prices apply store-wide and are available online, there are also store-exclusive discounts. At IKEA USA, several popular items have also been discounted. Another globally common trend is discounts on Christmas-related items. Popular products may already be out of stock, but there are still some left. You can find great deals on ornaments you can use next year. There are also some decorative lights that aren't strictly for Christmas, and they're a good buy too. Move on, this LEGO collaboration box has seen a huge price drop. It doubles as a storage box, with a LEGO top for building houses or other creations. When I checked IKEA USA, the markdowns weren't very significant, which surprised me. On the other hand, IKEA Canada has reduced prices on the brick sets. The news that the Rosskog cart is being discontinued has been creating quite a buzz. I found a version of the Rosskog cart with locking casters on the IKEA Iceland website, so I'm guessing it's being renewed rather than fully discontinued. These might be discounts on the current version. Let's move on to the new arrivals. I noticed some of the latest products on display in the showroom. Seeing new items styled in room setups is always exciting. First up, this wall shelf. This designed for vertical use, which is quite rare, so it's caught my attention. What's amazing is that it can also be installed perpendicular to the wall. It's available in 2 sizes. You could use it for plants as a display shelf or for organizing small items. It's incredibly versatile. Next is the FRÖJDA collection. This mini disco ball is actually on sale at IKEA USA. It's an interesting difference, as this item is incredibly popular and often hard to find in Japan and other Asian countries. This mini disco ball is purely decorative, but it's so adorable. It sways gently and sparkles, adding a whimsical charm. Despite its festive look, it fits well with any interior style. Place it by a window, and when sunlight hits it, it creates lovely reflections on the walls. This silver tray is another favorite. I use it all the time. It's perfect as a tray or display base and is very easy to maintain. Being stainless steel, it's dishwasher safe too. Now here's something I was hoping would come to Japan, but sadly it hasn't. This candle holder. I saw it at IKEA in Hong Kong and it was stunning. It's delicate with a sleek white design, making it easy to style in any room. Though it's a bit large, its sturdy base gives it great stability. I really wish I'd bought it in Hong Kong. It's available in several countries, so if you are outside Japan, be sure to check it out. It comes as a set of 3. Now let's move to some purchases. This one isn't a new release, but rather a standard item from IKEA called the MOSSLANDA shelf. I've introduced it several times before, but today I'll be showing you a different way to install it. It's incredibly versatile, and I think this method will work particularly well for renters since it minimizes wall damage. I'm excited to share this with you.
What's interesting is that I learned this installation method from a comment on TikTok.
So thank you so much.
The MOSSLANDA shelf I'm using is the standard white version, which costs about $8. It also comes in black, oak, and walnut finishes, so you can match it to your interior style. Each shelf comes with white stickers to cover the screw holes, so be careful not to lose them. They're tucked inside the instruction manual.
I'm installing this shelf in my kitchen.
But here's the twist. I'm flipping it upside down for this installation. I originally wanted to place it lower, but since my kettle occupies that space, I installed it higher to accommodate.
Before, I had an IKEA Nitori rail installed there, which is another fantastic product.
It's incredibly easy to install using plasterboard pins, so I highly recommend it. I've even used it in my entryway before, where space is tight. The combination of white stainless steel and wood is just stunning, isn't it? Now, why install the MOSSLANDA shelf upside down? Normally, the front stopper is great for displaying frames, but the narrow width limits what you can place on it. Flipping it upside down removes that limitation and allows you to store items that slightly protrude.
This opens up so many possibilities. You could add hooks to the shelf.
And on IKEA Philippines' website, I even saw someone use it to hang curtains. For this setup, I'm using brackets I bought from Amazon. They're easy to install, and I think the idea is simply brilliant. First, I attach the brackets to the shelf using the included white screws. I pre-drilled small holes to make it easier.
Here I'm using a ruler I've had since junior high school. It's held up surprisingly well over the years.
Once the brackets are attached, it's time to hide the screw holes with those white stickers I mentioned earlier. Then I use plasterboard pins to secure the shelf to the wall. To stabilize it during installation, I placed a box underneath for support.
It was much easier than I expected, so I installed two shelves side by side. Doesn't it look great? A simple and stylish shelf for just $8.
It's perfect if you need a small shelf or want to create a decorative display. I've already placed a few small items on it, and planning what to display here is such a joy.
Let's talk lighting next. IKEA offers a variety of LED tape lights, and I decided to pick one up.
This is a single color version, 1 meter long, but there are many options to choose from. What I love about this one is that it doesn't rely on batteries, it's powered via USB. Battery-powered lights tend to drain quickly, so this is a much more sustainable option.
If you pair it with a smart plug, you can set it to turn on and off at specific times. Super convenient. Initially, I felt like I'd made a mistake because the light looked a bit bumpy when I installed directly on the surface.
Anyway, I really love how this pendant light looks when hung from the ceiling. If you're interested in how to hang it like this, please check out my related video for detailed instructions. The reason I felt like I'd made a mistake is that the light ended up looking bumpier than I expected. I thought it would look smoother if I tucked the wires further underneath, but there wasn't enough space behind the headboard, so the wires were left exposed, which made it look messy.
The light had a slightly yellow tone.
In this video, it might appear very bright and glaring, but in reality, the light is much softer and not as strong as it seems here. Since I recently installed shelves in the kitchen, I decided this light would fit perfectly there.
Under the kitchen cabinet, I already have an IKEA tube light called Meal Bulb.
And the colors of the two lights aren't significantly different, so it works well together. At the end of the cord, I connected it to a smart plug, so the light automatically turns on every day at 6 p.m. Since the light is installed facing downward, the bumps are no longer visible, and it creates a soft, beautiful glow.
Next, let's take a look at IKEA's room set. This is from IKEA Japan, and they've used a roll-up screen as a projector screen.
I've done something similar at home with a roll-up screen from Nitori. It's super practical because you can roll it up when not in use. IKEA offers screens up to 200 centimeters wide.
Now onto the living room displays.
Here we have MOSSLANDA, a cute storage solution with rounded corners, perfect for kids' rooms. On the other side, there's a lineup of Besto units, which are always a top choice for TV stands. They're simple, versatile, and just unbeatable in terms of functionality. I love how they've incorporated so many spotlights here. It creates such a cozy atmosphere. They've also added wall shelves, which I think are fantastic for maximizing vertical space. One standout item is the Tranhold shelf. Unlike particle board, it's made of solid wood, which gives it a premium feel.
This next room setup has a Japanese-inspired design.
The mandal headboard fits perfectly into this aesthetic, proving it can work well in both modern and traditional spaces.
Below the closet, there's a row of relaxer drawers. Let's explore the kitchen section. I found this super fun placemat design.
What do you think it resembles? At first, I thought it was dango, Japanese rice dumplings. But it turns out it's hawthorn candy. Hawthorn is a popular winter treat in China. And this placemat has a sturdy plastic-like texture that seems great for protecting your table from scratches and stains. There's also an orange-themed version in the same series, along with matching accessory bag featuring pomegranate and orange patterns. The accessory bag is lightweight, and while it has some depth, it flattens nicely for easy storage.
One of the items I found absolutely adorable is this pot stand.
The green version has been around for a while, but this orange one is rated heat-resistant up to 220 degrees Celsius and is also dishwasher safe. The green and orange colors look cute together, don't they? Pot stands like this can be tricky to store, but having a hook to hang them on is such a smart solution. It makes them easy to grab when needed. The design is inspired by persimmon leaves, which are considered lucky symbols for the new year. The same series also includes new shopping bags. They come in a smaller, unique size that seems very practical and handy to use.
This time of year, the IKEA room sets are all decked out for Christmas, and they look absolutely adorable.
The light displayed on top of the Billy bookcase here is from the FRÖJDA collection. At first, I thought it looked like a rake, but upon closer inspection, it's such a tiny, adorable light.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and giving it a like. Thank you for watching until the end. I'll see you again in the next video.